Well, we're enjoying hearing from Marco Werner, 2 times a series champion. Did you see how close Romain Dumas got to Emanuele Pirro, only to see the Audi disappear once we got into a straight line? Now they're in traffic. Pressure on here. Emanuele Pirro has a mirror full of Dumas.
Dumas has got to make a pass stick in this condition, because watch this Audi drive away. Remember, the checkered flag, it's at the end of a straightaway, and that's a war that the Audi's going to win.
8 3/4 minutes to go. This is tense stuff. The American Le Mans Series 10th round for 2007. And pride on the line for Audi. Yes, they've continually won the P1 class, but they've been defeated for the last 7 events in the overall stakes, and that is something that does not sit too well. Traffic used there to Pirro's advantage, but Dumas makes quick work of it.
And this is where he is quick, and the twisty brakes, you know, these are first gear corners. He's got to really shut the car down. But once the straightaway comes, well, Audi's got the legs.
It was an all Penske Porsche front row for the 4th time this year. They won once overall in 2006, but this year they've really made a habit of it. Speaking of Penske and Porsche, let's hear from one of their main pilots.
Well, the championship leader in LMP2 is Timo Bernard, and you've got your teammate right now putting the pressure on for the overall win. How much do you look at your championship? How much do you want the win here today for Roger?
For sure, we want to give Roger a present, because he set up this racetrack and did a tremendous job at putting this racetrack up here. And for sure, we want to win overall, but also the LMP2 championship is very important for us, and we get only points for the LMP2 championship. So, but we have a winning streak of 3 races, so we want to have another 4th overall win in a row. But we'll see. But Romain will do the best he can, and it's just fun to watch the race.
It is fun, but you've got to walk that fine line, Dorsey. That's tough as a driver.
That's the truth. He wants that win so bad, and this is where he can make it happen, right here in this section where the Porsche is better.
Both men driving brilliantly. This concrete line jungle, and there are traps everywhere, and they are not falling into them. Brilliant driving, American Le Mans Series. You're watching Sports Cars on Speed. If you've just joined us, you have joined us at a thrilling moment. We throw you right into the middle of a fight for the win of this race. Emanuele Pirro for Audi Sport North America in the diesel-powered R10 up against the Prototype 2, the Penske Porsche of Romain Dumas. They both lead their respective class, but both really want to win this race. And time is running out. 5.5 minutes to go for Emanuele Pirro to break this Porsche run of success.
For Romain Dumas, what he needs to have happen is 1, Pirro make a mistake, which he's not likely to do, or 2, have Pirro blocked at the entrance to his straightaway run so he doesn't get that huge advantage.
A lot of the key figures involved with the various manufacturers in this series are here this weekend, and Audi, not only does it have its top man here, Johan Denijsen, it has over 300 guests, 300 VIPs here to watch what could be a momentous occasion for them of breaking the drought. We climb aboard the Highcroft Racing Acura. Stefan Johansson, he had that scary moment earlier, spun after colliding with the back of Sasha Masson. Regained his composure, got it all going in the right direction, sits in the top 5 overall. He is on the podium in P2 at the moment.
You can look that he's trying to get a position away from Butch Leitzinger, who's running right up there in front. Oh, but look at this. This is the overall lead battle, and it's getting very close.
Dumas is turning it up on Emanuele Pirro. 4.25 minutes to go.
And he's trying to get inside.
Inside Romain Dumas, side by side they hit, and he pushes Emanuele Pirro out of the way.
It did exactly what he had to do. He had to get it done right there. This is just straightaway. Can Pirro come back by turn 1? Or turn 8, rather. He's looking.
Got it, the inside run. Pirro goes through in the excitement of the team. Pirro back in the lead, but he needs to hold on to it. He doesn't, he goes wide, and Dumas back in front.
Now it's over. Dumas just got it done right there. Unless he makes a mistake, there's no straightaway coming up, not for the next 3 or 4 corners.
This is where the Frenchman can get the advantage, can get the gap that may be too large to retrieve for Emanuele Pirro. Now they're in a straight line. What's Emanuele got here?
Nothing till he gets to the front straightaway by us. And Dumas got to make that corner perfect. Turn 14 right here coming up. He's got to nail it.
Is the gap too great already? Marco Werner anxiously looks on. He's got to hang on for another 3 minutes, 20 seconds. It may be enough for Dumas to hang on. And Werner is not happy. He says, what about the contact?
And traffic ahead's not going to be good for either of them.
Traffic plays fair there. Oh, and now this is hurting. This is hurting Pirro a little bit. Dumas is running away. Let's take you back, show you the replay, make your mind up yourself. Is this fair from Dumas? Up into turn 7, once, twice.
Absolutely fair. He was inside, they were side by side. They hit side by side, he muscled by. But look at this, I told you about the power in the straightaway. Look at the Audi power. He didn't block, he tried to. Dumas on probation, thought about throwing a block, didn't do it. But look at this, too much speed. And that was the decisive move.
Was that the pivotal moment in this race? Highly likely. 2¼ minutes to go. And you ride with Emanuele Pirro. Romain Dumas is running away with this race. That was it. And the Porsche aerial cam from above shows us the lead margin.
Boy, listen to that throttle, he's on it now.
1.8 seconds, the advantage to Dumas, to the Penske Porsche. And this will be their 8th victory in a row overall if Dumas can keep it neat and tidy for another minute and a half. Well, he was patient, he thought about it, and then made his move.
He fully knew what his job was and what he had to do. He had to make that pass somewhere at the end of a straightaway. Take a look at that side-by-side bumping incident again, but I want you to look at the position of the cars. Here they are, pretty much side-by-side. I mean, both drivers are aware the other was there. Pirro won't be happy about it, that's for sure.
Well, Werner wasn't all that thrilled either, but that's just racing. That's just good, hard racing. He put his car in a position, he was far enough up alongside Pirro and just muscled him out of the way.
And he did it exactly where it had to happen, at the end of the straightaway. 1 lap to go as we get the 1 finger from the starter.
Roger Penske looks on. He has put so much time, energy and effort into creating something special for not only the American Le Mans Series, but motor racing in general. Remember, it's a doubleheader weekend, the IndyCar Series race tomorrow, and Mr. Penske has done an amazing job. And this will cap it off, won't it? Pole position, locked out the front row, and in less than 2 miles, Romain Dumas will collect a victory for the DHL Penske team.
And there's no way in the world Emanuele Pirro can catch him without some sort of mistake. Romain knows that as well.
That was too engaging to leave, so no apologies there, but I will update you that Mello still leads GT2, O'Connell still leads GT1, so you have missed nothing there. And Dumbrek has been able to, despite that stop-go penalty, hang on to his 3rd place due to the advantage he had over Jimmy Bruni. But they're going to do it again, aren't they? Timo Bernard and Romain Dumas in the 7 Penske Porsche. What an amazing performance. And this is their 6th overall victory in the number 7, but it will be the 8th for the team. And they do it. Penske does it. In Detroit, Romain Dumas and Timo Bernard victorious again. The Audi drought continues.